英文那一页，下一页。No,下一页。Next page will be in English. Yeah. Okay, this is a new discovery. Not by me. This is from a team of Columbia University, New York. This scientist discovered that skeleton and flesh used to be the part that is used to support human body and to do the movement. But now it is also discovered that this is also the biggest endocrine system. That means if you give them incentive, it will generate all kinds of hormones. So this is really a big deal. At that time, they forecasted that in the near future, a new way of treating diabetes will be born because it can generate insulin. Indeed, when we do Paida Lajin, a lot of hormones, new hormones will be changed, especially for those who have the diabetes. Then insulin changed. Yeah. You can still Google out this information. Next page, please. From the Cell magazine, August 2007. The funny thing is that the scientists discovered theory, but they didn't put it into clinical practice. While for us, we didn't know their theory. Even now, we didn't know each other. We practiced on millions of people worldwide. They just do it. They don't even have to know me. They just read my book or, get it from the Google, from the YouTube, then they just begin to do it. It's so easy, yeah. So among all these different methodologies, why do I choose Paida Lajin? As I said just now, I learned acupressure, acupuncture, bone setting, and even what we call knife healing. I use a knife to treat people. But I always use a knife to treat people. The police will come to me, okay? All the other things, in spite of their great healing effect, it's not easy to learn. Plus, if you treat others, it's illegal. You see, I can use acupuncture, acupressure, bone setting, but I need a license, okay? So, if you do self-healing, so number one, if it is done by yourself, how much time and the money and the suffering can we save? Just imagine, okay? So number one is do it yourself. Number two, it works. But it is not a medical treatment. Number three, it's simple. Compared with even Tai Chi, Qigong, and yoga, you see? These are good for self-healing. But it takes years or at least months to learn. But for Paida Lajin, how long does it take? 1 minute. You see, how long does it take for you to learn this? Just 1 minute. Well, it's safe. Doesn't have any side effect. Yet, we do find some side effect. But these are very positive side effects. Number one side effect, losing a lot of weight. Recently, actually 2 days ago, I got an email. This guy, he healed many diseases plus a side effect. He lost 25 kilos. That's a lot. Yeah. And another side effect, make your skin more beautiful. Just like the two ladies here. See, if you got a lot more here, a lot of shy here, what happens? All this color, the pimples, the spots, they will be gone. I'm not kidding, yeah. Of course, the last, low cost. I would say it's almost no cost. You can use the bench, you see. How much does this cost? Or if you think this is too expensive, you can do it by yourself, use a carpenter. Simple, easy, works. Anytime, anywhere you can do it. Okay. These are few key concepts you need to remember. Number one, forget about the names. See, most of the people who come to my workshop have a lot of course they come here for purpose. A lot of disease names. I said, okay, please forget it. Why? Because it's misleading. If you've got a kidney problem, you think it's kidney wrong. If you have a headache, you think that you've got some headache problem here. Head problem. Not necessarily. These are called symptoms. Symptoms are only part of the stuff you can see like iceberg on the water. Thank you. The big chunk is still underneath. For example, diabetes, okay? If you got diabetes, then you are given tablets to lower the sugar level, okay? Sounds good. But this sounds ridiculous to me. Why? Because the blood sugar is not cause. It's only a result. The real problem is because you have lost ability to generate insulin, right? But why do you lose the ability? You just trace that further up. What is the ultimate cause? It is the blockage of meridian. If you cleanse the meridian, then those ability will be back. So the sugar level is not a disease, or so-called diabetes is the name they give it. The blockage of meridians, but how many meridians? Not one, many meridians. For all the chronic diseases, they have the blockage of heart meridian, liver meridian, kidney meridian, bladder, gallbladder meridians, all are blocked to a certain degree. So how come you focus on only lowering the blood pressure or sugar level while ignoring all the other meridian blockages? That's not logical. So for us, you don't have to focus on that sugar level. You just do Paida Lajin, all this general path. Then all these meridians will be free. Then all that will happen naturally. Yes?
But is there any way to find out that whether your meridians are blocked or unblocked?
Good question. Is there any way? I already teach you the way. Slap.
And the sharp appears.
And also the pain. Some people say, oh, it hurts, it's pain. If you have the pain, that means you should do more. If you don't have the pain, please don't do it. That means you are perfectly healthy. So the logic is very clear. The more pain, the more you should do it. No pain, don't do it. So far, I haven't found out a single one that has no pain yet. Yeah, so you should do it. But believe me, the more you do it, the pain will decrease. The pain will decrease until minimized. Even the SAR. Some people may raise the question, what about the SAR? I say, okay, if you keep on sleeping, even the SAR will disappear. When I was in Taiwan, I talked with the anchor in the radio. And after several talks, he got very interested, invited me to his home. We got a home party. Some, students with PhD, blah, blah, they are very interested in discussing in an academic way. I said, okay, this can be proved. If you sleep, the SAR is out. Darker. I said, well, if you keep on sleeping, they will disappear. You can prove it right now. So during the party, you see, you can drink tea, wine. In Paris, I did the same thing. Because the French guys, they enjoy drinking wine. I said, can we drink the wine in the party? He said, of course. You drink the wine, then you do the Paida Lajin. It's so happy. So during the chatting and the Paida, a few hours, this bruise, all gone.
Right.
That's another proof that it is not the vessel that's broken. Why it disappeared? If it is really bleeding. Okay. Let's take a break first. Okay.